What do you need to do to get the result you want? It doesn't cost you anything. Want to know what it is? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 3037 of our What You Up To Now, documenting my journey spot. On here, I hop on and I talk about something, usually something that's on my mind or something that I'm curious about, etc. And then share lessons learned, the good, the bad, the beautiful, what things I'm working on, what's working, what's not working. Originally, as I moved from the brick and mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of business, but it's expanded from there. Now I pontificate every once in a while. I talk a little bit much about certain things that are bothering me. Today, Memorial Day in the United States. It's also my nephew's retirement from the Air Force. He's a pilot. He's going to work for the airlines, which is exciting for his family and for all of us because he is an incredible pilot and an incredible human being. And he's going to make an amazing commercial pilot or whatever he chooses to do. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Anyway, today we're talking about and looking at the results we're getting. I'm looking specifically at mental health and well-being because that's what we're focusing on for this year's annual challenges, Supersize Your Business and Supersize You annual challenge. Supersize You is to be a better version of ourselves. Supersize Your Business is to create the business that you want and that gives you the results you want, doesn't actually suck the life out of you. Been there, done that. Don't recommend it for anyone. So today we're talking about the one thing that we can do, we can all do, and it's free. And that is to change our perspective, change the way we're looking at something, change the way we're seeing something, change the lens or the glasses at which we look through things. I look at everything through a magnifying glass. So I automatically am switching my perspective all the time. And I have found that it gives me incredible results and a lot better insight into what does and does not work for me. Because that's the only thing I can really impact is what does and does not work for me. And I want to do more of what works and less of what doesn't work. So I shared things like the the scamper model for changing your perspective and finding and solving problems. I didn't go into the 6 hats, but I'm sure we'll talk about it this year for sure, at least once. It's all designed to look at your brainstorming and number one, to be creatively problem solve and brainstorm what else is possible. That's one of my favorite questions, by the way. We're looking at something, we're frustrated by the results, and we're like, okay, well, what else is possible? What else could be possible? How might I change this? How can I look at this differently? Another one of my favorite questions, what are others that are succeeding in this area doing that I'm not? What industry is the best in the world at this particular thing I want to do for my business? I'm going to go see what they're doing and model that. I'm going to find shortcuts every step of the way to create the results that I want. Why? Because life is supposed to be simple and we're supposed to figure it out in ways that don't drain us or make us feel bad in any way, shape, or form. So that's what we're talking about for the challenges. I am in a 3-month challenge and I keep having to go back to the beginning because I'm skipping steps. And my whole point of taking this challenge is because this is an example of here's an organization that is the best in the world, has the best model, and is teaching me and everyone else in it the model. And those that are following it are slaying and doing amazing. Those of us who are struggling and learning how to follow someone else's process and then make it our own are struggling a wee bit based on the results that we're wanting to achieve. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, it just means that I, like everyone else, am a continuous student and learner and searcher of answers for the areas and the aspects of my businesses and my life that I want to see better results in. And I do that by getting a different perspective. And this is a definite different perspective for me, which is why I am personally struggling with the process, because it having me bump up against my own limiting beliefs and blocks and having to bust them or go around them or jump over them or climb under them or dig under them, whatever I need to do to make sure that I get the results that I know I am more than capable of getting. All right. If I can help you with anything, you know what you do? All you have to do is ask. I like to start with how can I help, but that gets redundant. So how can I help? I mean, I really, really mean it. I might not have the answer, but I guarantee I know a resource or someone that can help you at least with your very next step. And the secret is We only ever have to do the next thing, the next step. Because as we do that and start taking action toward that, all of a sudden everything opens up. The whole staircase appears for us. I don't know if you've tried that. It only works if you take action. It only works if you step into the direction of what you want. If you're just sitting waiting for inspiration to hit you, you might be sitting for a very long time. Like Eckhart Tolle sat on a park bench to come up with his Now book that made him famous. So don't sit for 2 years on a bench. I've had periods in my life where I've sat way too long in different situations, and I don't look back at them with regret. I look back on them to find the lessons that I learned from that and explain to myself why I did the things I did so that I don't repeat those patterns. All right, if I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.